Carol, you taught me to always make connections and have a positive attitude.
Hi, Carol. You always taught me that the word mandatory means mandatory. You always said, Joe, are you sure you want to do that? Best advice you ever gave me was to listen to my heart. Lansdowne's going to miss your dedication, your hard work, and your true love of children. And I want to thank you for always being there for me, and I'll always be there for you. Love you, Carol.
Hi, Carol. It's John Irby here. I just want to welcome you to the world of retirement. I think you're going to have a great time. I know that I certainly have. But I want to say a few things to you about my time here at Lansdowne Middle. I want to tell you how much you meant to me as a professional. And probably the most important thing that I learned from you is RESPECT, because indeed it is all about respect. I carried that theme with me to my other positions, and I carry it throughout the country in a message that I share with new administrators and teachers as I train and do a special work throughout the country with former teachers who are now in administrative positions in central office. I want you to know that one of the things that stuck with me from the very beginning was the fact that you taught the children that everybody is a somebody. You wanted them to all recognize their strengths, but to do it with their personal respect. So I'm going to keep this short, very unusual for me, but I am going to keep this short and say to you, Carol, I wish you the very best. Franny and I are just having a wonderful time in our retirement, and I certainly hope that you and your wonderful husband get to go out and travel and do those things that you so enjoy. Take care and best wishes.
Some of Carol's words of wisdom are, effort is everything, and don't wish your life away.
Okay, Carol, the best advice you ever gave me was to take care of that stud muffin. And I know you know I'm talking about my husband.
Hi, Miss Horvath. I just wanted to let you know how awesome you are and how much I love you and how much you mean to me. And I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me in the past few years. You made me a strong person. Okay, thank you for being there for me when all my health stuff came up. You were there for me since the first day we found out. You've always checked up on me, checked up on my grades, checked up on my health especially. You're just awesome. I love you so much, and that's why I call you my second mom. I don't call you my second mom for no reason. You mean the world to me, and I love you so much.
Carol, we just want to thank you for always giving us advice. It didn't matter if it was advice for family or friends or how to deal with any type of situation, especially the advice on how to write a referral to get Johnny out of here. We wanted to thank you for always being there for us.
The thing I remember you always saying to me is, who loves you should give.
Hi, Carol. I am going to miss you talking about your grandchildren when we are sitting at the lunch table and trying to talk about things that are maybe not so pleasant, and then we mention grandchildren. A smile comes up on your face, and then you just keep going, and you talk about one, and then you talk about the other, and it's just so much fun. I appreciate your wisdom and your giving spirit and your understanding others on the whole, no matter what's happening. It doesn't matter what is happening. One thing that I really appreciate is that, and it is funny when I'm always looking for an airline ticket, you always can put your 2 cents in there, and we go to your computer and show you, you can show me exactly how to get a better deal and a better price. And I've loved those moments, Carol. I've loved being able to have moments in school, but moments that mean just as much that are out of school. I'm going to pull this over to Susan, and then we'll keep going. Okay.
Carol, the best advice you ever gave me was to stop and slow down
Amen.
Yep. And it doesn't pay to hurry. And I'm always in a hurry. And I don't know why I'm getting, we weren't supposed to do this. I consider you the Renaissance woman. Your knowledge is everlasting. You have so many talents in so many areas. I can remember, and you know this too, from the very first time we saw each other, sitting in Kellum's cafeteria with Mr. McGovern, and we were all sitting there and meeting each other for the first time, and you remembered what I had on, and I remembered what you had on, and many years ago. So we go back, and I love you, and I wish you all the best in your retirement.
Okay. Horvath, I'm going to have a bunch of thank yous here, and these are only a few of many. Thank you for always making me feel we could laugh, cry, be silly or serious together. For always being so thoughtful and putting my needs as well as others ahead of your own. Being an unbelievable mentor, friend, and just everything to me. For always helping me see from somebody else's point of view. For always being there, no matter what, I could always count on you. This is a big one. Thank you for not allowing them to split us up many years ago when that was about to happen. They knew not to mess with the big toe. Thank you for always wanting the best for me and truly being genuinely happy for my successes and that my joy was your joy too. And thank you for sitting in that room 24 years ago and taking a chance on me and saying you wanted me to be your teaching partner. You're truly a blessing in my life, and I will be forever grateful for everything you have taught and shown me over the years. Horvath, you're truly one of a kind, and it will not be the same without you.
What I will remember most about Miss Horvath is how she said, "You know who loves you?" And I would reply back, "You." And she'd let me stay after school to get my work done, and she would help me study and stuff like that. And she would also let me read out to the class or whatever was on the board, and she congratulates me for getting good grades, and that's it.
Carol, we will miss your
guidance, your friendship,
your hot red ears,
and the fun trips. Remember, the hand is red.
We'll miss you. We love you.
We love you.
Look at what your craft taught us, Mrs.
Your
Horvath.
craft taught us, Mrs. Horvath.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Carol, who's going to do this with me? Love you. We'll miss you terribly here at Lansdowne. Thank you for everything you've done for me in my life.
Hello, Carol Horvath. I'm sorry to hear that you're retiring. You beat me to retirement. Of course, I'm going to work forever, and they'll probably have to carry me out of my office. But I do want to thank you for always being there for the 6th grade hallway, for taking care of teachers, for taking care of kids, taking care of me. We always would share our moments with our children, our grandchildren, and our children of the hallway. In 8 years, many students passed through that hallway, and you always cared about every single kid in your classroom. You're a dynamic teacher. You will be dearly missed. I hope you.
Carol, I'm going to miss how you would come to the library, usually with a big smile on your face, and as you'd be walking over to my desk or near my desk, you'd just pick up a book or a video or something like that and you just look at it and, what's this? Pick up something and go, oh, what's this? And you get so excited about it, even though it maybe had nothing to do with social studies or your curriculum. And I just have always thought that was really cute, and it would make me giggle, and I'm going to miss that. Love you, Carol.
Hi, Carol. I want to say, first of all, we're going to really miss you, and I don't really like doing this, but we're here to celebrate you, so I'm going to try to get my way through this. You taught me the importance of relationships and how one teacher can make such a huge difference in the life of a child. You would always say, how can I help you? No matter how busy you were always looking to help others. I will miss your beautiful smile and the huge heart that you have for kids, especially the ones that seem to have the most challenges. The biggest piece of advice that you gave me actually came from this book that you gave to me or let me borrow. And I'm going to turn it to the page that really means a lot to me, and I know means a lot to you, because you've always told me that no matter how big Keenan always gets, that he'll always be my baby. And I love this, and I love you for sharing this with me. Thank you for welcoming me to Lansdowne my very first year here when I was on 8th grade. And I want you to know that one of the reasons that I really wanted to move to 6th grade had to do with you, because I thought how amazing it would be to work with you. You had an amazing heart and a huge gregarious personality, and you draw people to you. And so I want you to know that. I also want you to know that I'm going to miss you. You've been my rock for these past 3 years on 6th grade, and I love you dearly. And I was right about making the move, because you have been such an amazing person to work with, and I really honestly don't know what we're going to do without you. But I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for the time that you're about to get to spend with all of your beautiful grandchildren and your family, and you deserve that because you have worked so hard. But we are going to have you back here. I want you to know that in some form or fashion. You can't stay away. Love you, Carol. Thanks.
Happy retirement, Miss Horvath. I'm here because of you. This is my first year as a Virginia Beach City Public School teacher. I recently found my 6th grade yearbook, when I had you, and it told me that I inspired all of my peers, and little do you know that you inspired me as my teacher, as my mentor throughout my years in college and in high school when we emailed back and forth. And then even now, when I ran into you as colleagues, you have been there within me and helping me and supporting me every step of the way since when I was 12 years old. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your retirement, spending it with your grandchildren, your family, and lots of friends. Happy retirement.